A Mart Camoccio gun Mart TV, and that is possibly the best spring powered air gun on the market, the TX200 from Air Arms. This is the Mark III version, and we're showing this as it's an interesting point in the market because this is a second-hand model, and of course it's something there's so many in circulation. The second-hand market's really taken off, and it's worth looking out for one of these because obviously it's a beautiful gun, brand new, but I know people are watching what they're spending, etc. But these are they just go on, and it's a landmark air gun. And as I say, you could well, this one's been kindly lent by Ranging Country in Sleaford. As I say, it's in their second-hand rack, but you may be lucky and there might be some of these the same model in your local shop. I think the original one was introduced in 1991, so we're now looking at 30 odd years. It's quite incredible. Obviously the TX200 was Air Arms' direct response to Viroc with their Viroc 77, but then Air Arms cleverly always used experts from the competition world and from the engineering world to contribute ideas and techniques and detail to their rifles. And on this one they had the late Ken Turner, and I was lucky to know Ken, lovely bloke, very clever engineer, and he was involved in the original design of the TX200. The system would have a concentric piston, so everything's centralised, and for sort of a straight line, just that little bit more efficiency on air delivery. And then also the piston on these runs on synthetic bearings, so of course you've taken away a whole load of friction that would be inherent in a spring powered piston system. So just clever detail, and everything's pushed towards efficiency and refinement. And I mean, just the finish on this is, obviously this is second hand, but there's a couple of tiny little scratches, but it's still in very, very good condition. The detail, obviously they put a rubber bush in there now so that when the lever comes back up, it's only ever going to touch rubber, and it just all helps with that really refined feeling. So yes, it's an underlever system, so you'll bring that down, cock the piston, directly chamber your pellet and lock that up again. But the chemical bluing finish is just in a class of its own, top quality. This is the walnut stock version. They do a beech version as well. But the quality of timber here, this is Minelli, Italian made, fish scale checkering, that unique style of checkering that they brought in, rosewood pistol grip with spacer. It's actually, these are also right hand dedicated, so it's not the compromise that a lot of stocks are. And again, you've got a right hand dedicated cheek piece, and then it rolls over on the reverse, and a really good ventilated soft rubber pad. Again, it's just the full package. The trigger on this, the CD trigger, so it's a genuine rival to the Viroc record unit, which says it all. And when you look at this and you think you've gone on to win world spring gun championships with the TX200, it says it all. But so basically the original one was 91, the Mark II version came out in 93, and then the Mark III version, which this is, was 1998. A classic air gun, and one worth looking for on the second-hand market as well if you don't want to go to the full price. But yeah, Air Arms TX200 Mark III.